Sit back and relax for an evening with the Thamesmen.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Hello, how are you?
I'm Alex, and I am in my beautiful sitting room here in San Francisco.
I'm George. I'm in mine in Los Angeles, which is dressed remarkably similar. We have great taste.
Well, probably just bought from the same IKEA catalogue.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Are you having a great day?
I'm having a fantastic day. You know, I'd like to say it's snowing outside and the reindeers are landing, but San Francisco, so it's not. How about you?
We can make it snow virtually.
Ready? Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
How's LA?
It's snowing weirdly. Yeah, exactly. Yes, good. Yeah. No, so we just wanted to get together on Christmas Day and have a little bit of a recap, have a chat, exchange some gifts, and what else are we going to do?
Well, we're going to go down the top 5 as well. We've both chosen the same number 1. We agreed on the number 1 because we had a good old chat. But the 5, 4, 3, 2, we don't know what we're delivering, as in the favorite bands that we've done over the year. So first of all, thank you so much. We started this in March, didn't we?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Yes, it was like end of February, beginning of March. We started putting out videos, and we've got 200 videos now or something like that.
120. That's it. 120.
No, I think it's more than that actually. You know, and we got the B channel as well, and so it's anyway. Whatever it is, it's a lot of it. We should know, really, shouldn't we?
If you go back and look at our early videos, they're painful. But we were bored, as like you all were. And we still are. We were deep in COVID back then. And we were getting bored senseless. And the one thing, George and I, we've been friends for years and years. And the one thing, our common thread is obviously music. So we said, let's do it. Let's give it a go.
Yeah, well, it was your idea to do reaction videos. But thank you.
You weren't meant to take it up.
I called your bluff on it.
It was a stupid idea. But a little recap. So, I mean, we started in March. We've now just about come, just over the 10,000 mark. So thank you very much on subscribers. I mean, our top videos have been seen about 50,000 times. And views, this is mind-blowing. The amount of views that we've seen since March of our video, over 1 million views.
1 million. That's a crazy number, isn't it?
Why would anyone want to watch us?
Because they're equally bored, I suggest.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I hope your life gets better. You know what I mean? But if not, you're quite welcome with us.
You're welcome to hang with us. And if anyone else wants to hang with us regularly, like and subscribe. That'd be a Christmas present. Oh, that would be the best Christmas present.
Nice little thing. Oh, talking of Christmas presents.
Oh, yes. I sent you a present. Have you got it?
Yes, I have. I've got it here, right? And I don't know what it is. No branding.
Where's mine?
Well, there's one I'm going to bring up. Don't make me feel bad on Christmas Day. Santa got hit by supply chain issues.
So you got something dodgy, like from China, did you? Is that what you got me?
Something huge from China and plastic. So I promise you, I've got a tracking number and everything. I'm so sorry it's not there for you on your Christmas.
It better be bloody good present after all this.
Huge.
Anyway. Huge. Because I got you one and I worked out supply chain issues, I think you should open it. I think you should see what I got you. Because it took a lot of...
Thank you very much. I don't know what it is.
Beautifully wrapped.
Beautifully wrapped. Nose, ear, and hair trimmer.
I thought you you've got to that age where you got to do a bit of manscaping. You got to look after yourself a bit.
Look at that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to repackage that and give it to the wife.
That's a really
from you. I'm going to write from George. George has got you a nose and ear and hair trimmer for my wife. I'm going to get you back royally for you. I tell you, look at me. I've don't have enough hair. I'm so much Scandinavian in me. I don't have enough hair. So I think you meant to get this for yourself, you know?
Well, yeah, maybe it's like, you can that would be my gift. You can send it back, so.
I'm going to give this to my wife.
I had to think really hard about that. I can't believe you don't like it.
This is the amount of your brain thought. No, I love it. I love it.
I had to get the one with the extra long shaft so it'd fit up your nose.
Right. Nothing like a good battery not included. You got the really extra cheap one on this one. I tell you, it is made. This is so cheap. When I put it on my nose, it's probably just going to get tangled and explode or something like that. Right, moving swiftly on. Thank you very much for your present, and everyone here is now allowed to go and open one present from underneath the tree. As well, and your present's coming shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Not much better. Right, so you've got your list.
I've got my list. So I think we said we got our top fives. So we could, what should we do? Should we compare our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s, and then we'll compile a single list, shall we? Or should we make it a top 10? Let's make it a top 10.
Duke it out. Your number 5 versus my number 5. Okay, so you go for your first video that you really like doing on the Thamesmen over the year.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with an absolute classic, which I've been promoting all year. It's Mason Jennings and a song called Butterfly, which I really liked, and I've been promoting it, and it's still only got 40 views. And so I'm taking this moment to promote Mason Jennings' Butterfly as one of my top tracks.
There's a reason it's only got 40 views, and you keep saying, "Oh, but you liked it." I was being nice. It was early days.
I tell you what, if I get a chance to edit this video, I will drop in what Alex says right here.
I want more. Bring it more. Don't stop there, Mason.
Yeah. 2 minutes 20 of perfection.
That's really nice. Really nice. I mean, I couldn't work out if.
See, he looks very convincing about how nice he was.
It was early days. It's a bit like when you go out for a girlfriend on the first few nights. She's got a big walk, but you don't want to say anything. You know what I mean? You're trying to get the kiss and everything. After a couple of years, the walk will come up in conversation.
Right. Anyway, so what's your number 5 then?
So my number 5 is The Warning, the amazing band from Mexico. And the video that we did called it was Breaking News. And I love that format when we do Breaking News.
Yeah, I love Breaking News.
And the track is Martirio. Anyway, it was. I love the track.
That was great. That was when they were camping, wasn't it?
Yeah, I love doing that. Out of all the videos, guys, the ones I really like doing are the Breaking News ones with George. And so I'm going to put up Warning versus Mason Jennings. Right? Are you willing to back down on Mason Jennings yet?
Okay, all right. I'll back down on that one. Yeah, because The Warning was fantastic, and that was, with all the tracks we've done with The Warning, been brilliant and really fun, and we're going to see them in January.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
Book your flight, mate. So.
Right. Well, hopefully your Christmas presents arrive by them. Number 4 video of the last year. What are you going in strong with?
Okay. Well, I'm going on one which was a real revelation to me, and so I've kind of picked ones which was sort of like, maybe not the sort of the biggest names or the biggest songs, but for me, I was looking at our list, and it's really hard going through the list because there was so many great tracks. But it was Fleetwood Mac, The Chain. But it was that version we watched where there was pure. It was after Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks had split up, and it was them breaking the chain between them. And it was something live, and it was something like I've never seen where you could feel the emotion, the sparks between them. And for me, that was just like an astounding track, an astounding video, I thought. So that was my number 4.
That was a great video because we also did Rhiannon at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that was amazing.
That was, well, I'm coming in with Rammstein and Der Hus. And I had never heard of Rammstein at all. And so that was the first time, and the dude came out and he looked like, I don't know, he looked like he was a pipe layer, and he had the guy behind him on the
treadmill,
treadmill working out, looking like a stick, and it was fantastic. And I've loved it, and I've listened to that track again and again and again. But I'm going to concede to your track.
Thank you. Yeah, no, exactly. Because Fleetwood Mac, classic band.
Well, we did those 2 videos back to back, Rhiannon and The Chain, and I was blown away. I was absolutely, we all know Fleetwood Mac, of course, but I was blown away with those 2 and how good they were. They were just brilliant. So I was going to put that down, but I don't know why. So I'm conceding you could take that one.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, by the way, in the comments down below, in the notes section, we'll put links to all the reaction videos for all of these ones we're talking about. So if you want to go and check them out, go and check them out.
Yeah, and that one on The Chain, he was off. He was off on something.
There's a strong energy there. Strong energy.
Very strong energy, and a bit of a cold probably as well. Probably snowing.
It was snowing somewhere. Yeah.
All right, number 3. What are you coming in with on number 3?
Oh, okay. Well, again, we're going back. I'm going back in time, and and so again, this is a slightly weird one, which probably no one has seen. But it was Amadou and Miriam, featuring Manu Chao, and it was one of our earliest. I think it was called Paradise. I think it was called. I think if I'm remembering. And it was one of our earlier videos, and we were finding our feet, getting going, and we got terrible giggles. Alex made a slightly off-color comment after we'd done the video, and we nearly lost it. Well, we did lose it, really, basically, and we laughed and laughed and laughed. And I think that was like when doing the videos started becoming really fun, because where we could really let ourselves go and just sort of freewheel a bit. And for me, Alex said, I love it when we can, just sort of like chat about anything and get a bit silly at times, and nothing beats having a good laugh. And so
I remember what I said as well, because the guy wasn't.
Watch the video if you want to see it. Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
All right, that was a great track, and I love the track as well, and I've heard it again recently. It was a good track, but I'm coming.
What's your one?
Aurora. So
yeah. Okay, which track?
Rasputin. Was that the first track we did?
That was the first we did with it. Yeah.
That's why I picked it, because we didn't know about Aurora. Aurora is 25-year-old Norwegian. She's got crystal clear voice, unique phrasing, and for an artist to come out and surprise us and be just totally different was a revelation for me. And we've done a few of our other tracks, and she's completely blowing me away. And to do a channel like this, and then to find and be introduced. So I was introduced on this channel to The Warning. I was introduced to Rammstein and Aurora, and Aurora for me just absolutely blew me away.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I would concede to Aurora on this one for sure. I mean, Amadou and Miriam, fantastic track. But Aurora is out of this world as an artist, out of this world.
You're very gracious on that one, because I love that track of yours. That I really do. I can hear it now in my voice. But yeah, okay. So number 2, I'm going to kick off on this one.
Okay.
Sabaton. There is a band that we covered it last night with The Truth. So we had never heard of Sabaton. And again, this channel introduced us, and they take historical stories and they put music to it. And they did a song called The Red Baron. Now, what was amazing about watching The Red Baron, and I could have picked quite a few of their tracks, but The Red Baron was, they only went and had a Red Baron on stage, a 3-tier aeroplane. And not only that, they put the keyboard in, and it was built in the keyboard. I mean, that alone is unbelievable. But then when they played the keyboard, the flipping propeller goes round. It was absolutely...
I think it's purely about jealousy for you, because you are a keyboard player. And so if you could have maybe I should have got that for your Christmas present, would be like a keyboard, like a Red Baron. And then your wife would be like, what the hell's this in my sitting room? Oh, you can make the propeller go round.
But I just never knew that on this earth that there was a band playing metal rock, music to war stories. Just absolutely brilliant. And I have not seen one duff track. They've all been brilliant. I've loved them all. They was just, as I said, when a man gets to my age, that he's either into smoking meat or into World War II, and I'm into World War II. So absolutely.
Excellent. So my number two then is again doing something different. I had the great privilege to get some tickets to a tiny show to see Måneskin, a band from Italy, which was again another new band that we had been introduced to through Record Subs recommendations. And I had the great opportunity to go and see them at the Roxy here in Los Angeles. Took a friend of mine and made a little mini video. I made like a 10-minute video for the main channel. I made a 40-minute video for the channel 2, which has had an insane amount of views. Like, absolutely incredible amount of people have seen it. And it was our first outing of being out of the studio and making a little mini film and editing it together. And then, but not only for that, but for a band who absolutely kicks ass, look fabulous, sound fabulous, and rock like there is no tomorrow. And just Italian style and brilliant. And so for me, I wanted to put that high up my list because it was magic on so many levels for me. So.
Well, I don't know how you feel, but I'm going to concede because
I think we should have a draw. I think we can have a draw or a tie because
I was going to say
they're both unique in their own way.
I was going to say on Måneskin is like they are just so good. They completely blew us away. The guy's voice I find so interesting. Their look is unbelievable. And yeah, you're right. It was the first time that you got out and see a gig after COVID. It was a really big moment, and you took everyone along. You did this really cool little video, and that's why it's got so many views. I mean, you went to a pretty much of a secret gig in LA, and it was brilliant. Yeah, I agree. Maybe a draw on it because Sabaton have been so good. I would not want to put Sabaton down. Anyway, the Red Baron will come down and get you. And the Italians.
Yeah, excellent. But so I think a draw. I think a draw is fair enough because then we can make a top list of 10 things. I think, or maybe perfect. Now, before we get to our Christmas number 1, drum roll.
But we have picked one band, and then we picked, and we've both agreed on this before the list, and we've picked one song out of that. Do you want to tell everyone what the band we feel we chose as number 1 for 2021 for the Thamesmen?
Well, you can probably guess because we've probably done more videos from this band than anyone, and it's Nightwish, which again, complete revelation to us. So no idea about them before we started this.
No. Who was it? Was it Lady Jeff who suggested it? One of our subscribers just said, try this. So we have a thing called a stump of despair where you put your hand in and you feel around, and it was, and we were making a schedule of what to do. And I said, well, let's just do this band Nightwish. Never heard of them. We'll give it a try. And then we lined up. Oh my God. Just completely. I mean, the musicians are just unbelievable. I still say Floor is the best female singer in Europe at the moment. I mean, just unbelievable. The fans of Nightwish have been amazing as well. They're so really healthy and nice and supportive of the channel. And
non-toxic, very helpful. Absolutely a pleasure to watch those tracks and learn about them.
And the genre itself, which is kind of, Disney AK-47 symphonic metal, I just, just a revelation. Well,
we would never have found Sabaton if we hadn't have done it, because that sort of led from that. We would never have found Aerion, which was, again, some amazing tracks. We never found Epica without this. It led to all sorts of interesting avenues. And so which track have we picked?
So we started off on Ghost Love Score, and we've ended. We recently did one called Sahara, but we also did the Poet and the Pain. But out of all the tracks, there's one single note one note that absolutely, completely blows me away. It's done by Floor. So and the note is at the very end, the last song, note of the song. So the song we picked is Story Time. It was, I think, our second track that we did. And that was when I just thought, this is just mind blowing. So hang around, everyone. We're going to watch Story Time and wait for that last note.
Yeah, and we're going to revisit the video. I know. So this is against our Nightwish tradition, but it's worth seeing a second time. So yeah. So that's our Christmas present to ourselves, I think.
And thank you very much, everyone. It's been it hasn't even been a full year for us, and everyone here has been brilliant. I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas, and I hope you've got what you want, and I hope your family are well and you're well. And next year for us all, the world's going to be a healthier place, huh?
Let's hope so. Yeah. Well, let's watch this track, and we can have a little bit more of a wibble afterwards. But thank you, and please, if you want to keep on seeing what we do, like, subscribe, and let's get into it. I can't wait to open my present.
All right. Oh, it's hard to get. Oh.
Yeah, my hat gets a bit itchy at the back. I don't know how Santa manages it.
That's not your hat. That's probably your knits. All right, you ready?
You don't look like Santa. You look like a little elf. But anyway, that's another story.
To me?
Yeah.
I don't want to look like Santa. Santa's a little bit creepy. If you think about
this is not the day to be discussing if Santa's creepy.
He ran a shopping mall and he charges kids to sit on his knees.
That's not Santa. Do you know that? That's Bert. That's Bert from Milton Keynes.
That's why. 3, 2, 1, boom.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time. Intoxicate, call for that.
time that gets me.
Such a great track, that is such a great track.
What a vocal, what a last note. It had everything. Absolutely, it does everything that Nightwish does really well, all condensed in that song.
Yeah, I mean, it is rock perfection, isn't it? You know, it is just, it makes you happy, it floats your boat, it makes you feel great, and it's a huge performance.
It's got a really catchy hook. I mean, you know, I love the drummer. I know he's no longer, but you know, a Duke or whatever, but I really rate his drums. I love his fills. She does the operatic bit in there, you know, and then she got that God almighty note that makes all your hair stand on end at the end. You know it's going to arrive, and if she's building up, and you think, oh my God.
And yeah, and the bit at the beginning when the guitars and the bass kick in like full bore is, for me, is like, oh, that's what I wanted. That's all I wanted to do if I could play guitar, you know, that's perfect.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. I mean, thanks a lot for coming along with us on this year, and I hope you enjoyed that as well. Because, I mean, for me, Nightwish were the number one revelation of the year for us.
Which led to so many other things as well. You know, I think we absolutely celebrate it every way. So, but, you know, we are full steam ahead for 2022, and we keep on taking out your suggestions, and you're joining us on this crazy journey.
So we've got channel 2 where we kind of do our tracks where we surprise each other. We got a Patreon. Thank you very much to all our Patreon subscribers and supporters. You've been a real help to us on this journey as well. So thank you very much for that. We got our Instagram, so you can see what's coming up. And next year we've got some big old plans, haven't we? That we'll keep shum at the moment, but you'll be seeing it coming soon.
Absolutely. So, happy Christmas, everyone, and happy New Year. Hope you have a great one. I hope it's an awesome year, 2022.
Good. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next year.
See you next year. Love y'all.
Bye.